Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. Hey, this is not a fake background, by the way. This is real. This is not a poster. This is my land. This is what I wake up to every morning. It's beautiful outside. Even though the wind is going crazy, I had to put the canopy up for shades because you couldn't see me. I'm dark as hell, so you wouldn't be able to see me. You still can't see me, but still. Yeah, that's not a fake background, man. This is what I wake up to every morning. This is what it is, man. It's. Anyway, before we talk about Michigan head coach being suspended, they had practice start Monday. The guy haven't even coached a game yet. He's already suspended. So before we talk about that, let me give a shout out to Justin Fields going to the Steelers. I know Steeler fans, Steeler Nations, you guys are super excited. Not only you have Russell Wilson, which is a great deal for the Steelers. Um, Russell Wilson, he could have signed for a lot of money. The Steelers were ready to give him $25 million, but he turned that down, and he took 1.5 million, 1.3 million, less than whatever, just for him to be with the Steelers. Not only giving him the discount, but also making sure the Broncos pay him that $38 million that they owe him. Because the Broncos restructured that deal so they could pay it over 2 years. They originally owe him $85 million, but what they did, again, by releasing him, they had to release him, which is a dumbest move. Sean Payton is not the mastermind that everyone thought that he was. That's not who that's not who he is. It was Drew Brees running that offense. It was Drew Brees' offense but he just happened to to take credit for it. But so you really do if since they released him, they owe him that $38 million that they owe him. If he would have signed that $25 million with the Steelers, so you would of course get less money. So you had to divide that by what 35 the $38 million that they owe him plus the $25 million you would have gotten. So you would have get less from that. So he didn't do that. He told the Steelers, hey, give me a 1 year, $1.3 million. And so that forced the Broncos to give him that $37 million. That was a smart deal, man. That was a smart deal to them. And now you add Justin Fields to the equation. I think that the Bears, man, that was a dumb move. Yes, you have an opportunity to get Caleb Williams, but what's going to be different? There's no difference there's no difference in that move. Not only you have you have Caleb Williams, you're gonna do the same thing you did with Justin Fields. You didn't give him weapon. I hope that that's the goal to make sure that they give him weapon. Because they didn't do that. Justin Fields needed offensive lineman. They needed and a shout out to I'm gonna talk about that too, man. They got Chicago just got a new offensive lineman. He's a great guy, man. I will talk about that in a few. But that was a great move, for them to have Justin Fields. Justin Fields, from 2023, that last year, right numbers, 25, 2,562 yards passing, passing yard average, 197.1 percentage, 61%, which is a good numbers. 16 touchdowns. QBR rating was 86.3, which is good. Comparing Russell Wilson to have 98 QBR rating, 26 touchdown, which is Russell Wilson had a good season. So so does Justin Fields, even though he got hurt. So that's something that for the entire team to have a guy like Russell Wilson in your organization, and then you have a credible backup with Justin Fields, which is good. You see a lot of teams doing that. So I'm happy for them to have Mike Tomlin as the head coach, right? Having Mike Tomlin as the head coach there, who know the system, he haven't had a losing season, and now you give him a threat or a two-door threat like that at quarterback. You have Justin Fields as a credible backup. I know Pickett didn't want to stay there. He had an opportunity to compete. He was traded to the Eagles, but he had an opportunity to compete for a backup for a job. But he knew he couldn't beat Russell Wilson. He asked to be traded. which they did that, but for the Steelers to get Steeler Nation to get that credit, not only you have your QB1 and Russell Wilson, who's coming in, he didn't have a bad season. The guy gave you 26 touchdowns, 98 QBR rating, 66.4%, almost 67% percentage. 204.7 yards, per game, and 3,070 yards total. He did, even though they benched him because of the contract, which is a similar thing that not the Eagles, the Giants will do to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, they're gonna do the same thing, because right now, Daniel Jones is not, he's under contract, but if he get hurt this year, I will watch that. If I'm the Giants, man, I put him somewhere safe, because if he trip and fall anywhere, the Giants have to pay him that huge contract. So, which is not something I would do if I'm the Giants. But for, shout out to the Steelers for getting Justin Fields, who's a credible running back, quarterback for them. You know what I mean? Oh, that's anyway, you see it. I had to put that up. The wind is going crazy. I had to put that up so you can see some shade. You can see me. I'm too dark, dark as hell. So you wouldn't be able to see that. But like I said, man, this is not a fake background. I know people put background. This is me in my backyard, my land. It's go all the way back there. Wherever you see the stars, not the stars, the clouds, that's still me. You know what I mean? Nature, man. You gotta love it. Anyway, man. Michigan, suspended the new the new head coach for Michigan. Greg. I feel bad for him a little bit. They have practice starting Monday. Monday, March 18th. That's a new start for their practice. He was told by the athletic director to stay away. He's suspended pending an investigation, and then he will be terminated. He went out, partying and whatever. He's not from the area. He's not from the area. He's coming in to be the new head coach for Michigan after Jim Harbaugh left Michigan. He's coming in. He was super excited moving his family there, and of course went out with a couple buddies to drink, and you know how it goes. And when you think, okay, I can make it, and I'm not making excuses for him. I know that the officer will pull him over. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna say that because I know that I'm not gonna make excuses for him. But I know coming from his camp, there's he's been followed a few times. He's been probably didn't want him there. The neighborhood where he is, and then Auburn, he's moving your family somewhere for a new job. They don't know him yet as they would Jim Harbaugh and somebody else. You haven't won anything yet, and going out drinking with his friends, to get a few drinks, and things got things got out of hand, and drinking too much. Now he decided, hey, let me go and drive. Let me go and drive and stuff like that, and then he got pulled over because he was swerving, doing all that stuff. I don't think in that position he should have. You take a Uber, or take a Lyft home, and I've done that. If I'm in a position where I know that I can't drive, I'm not gonna go get behind the wheel, because then now you put not only your lives and not only your life, but you put several other people's lives in danger because of being reckless. But now he's suspended, but he will be, allegedly, this stuff. I can't even say it. And I'm not gonna say it's drug related. I'm not gonna say that. He's a good dude. So I won't. I'll let the news come out the way it does. You could hear it from ESPN, on Fox Sports, and all that other stuff. But all I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say that he was intoxicated, and that's all. But you will be depending on what's based on what's going to come out, you will be terminated. And the guy just started the program, to tell you he's very remorseful. He felt like he wish you could take all that stuff back, and that's a tough situation to be in. You just got a job, moving your family there, from Wisconsin to Michigan. He was a defensive line coach in Wisconsin, to come in there to be the head coach of Michigan, and with a great program. The kids in there are super excited, to be part of the journey, to be part of what he's going to do. They supported him, and he had all the resources, all the stuff that to be successful. Recruiting players and stuff. A lot of players from the transfer portal that could have left, and they elected to stay. For him, because of the speech he gave them, that what he's trying to do, what do you want to what do you want Michigan football program to not only they were the national champion, but to continue to be that champion, that championship caliber team, which is something that he's coming to give them, and then the defensive players were super excited, being that he coached the defensive line. He trying to put all these guys in a position to succeed. To a lot of the guys want to go to the NFL, so that's the goal, and I do feel bad for him, and I feel bad for those kids who don't know. There's a lot of the players who went to the AD asking for, not to be lenient, but just to I'm not saying to be fair, but with what they know will come out. They know that he's gonna lose his job, and I don't think that there's a lot of people. You got Jumbo Fisher, all those guys who've done multiple things, and they still kept their jobs, and so for Greg, I think you give him out, based on what's going to come out, but you still give him a chance to succeed. I know that the team, the college, the university had to do what they can quickly to suspend him themselves. Because a lot of time when you suspend a player, like the coach yourself, when you take care of it internally, it's easier for the NCAA to not. Well, because the NCAA they're gonna look at it. Well, you already did something, so they're not gonna punish him twice. So they're investigating, but they're telling him to stay away. So now you put that the assistant coach is gonna be the one talking with recruiters and doing different things for on his behalf. But the message that they put out there that he will be back, but that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. But the players, all the players, they've been there supporting him. They talking to the AD to make sure that they keep this guy as a coach, and that's gonna be that's a tough spot to put Michigan. That's a tough situation for for him to do based on the mistake that he made. So I think that's that is tough. That is tough to for him to to deal with, and also those kids dealing with that stuff. But I'm hoping he have that opportunity. It's very windy outside. The weather's nice. It's not I know I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's not as cold as it is. It's nice enough, but it's super windy. Once again, this is not a fit background. This is me. Usually the kids would be out there. They were out there in the trampoline. I don't know if you could see it. If you zoom in all the way, all the way back there. I have a trampoline. I put it all the way back there because when the kids are playing with their friends, you don't want to hear all that noise in front of the house. You don't want to hear all that stuff in the back of the house. You want it to be all the way back there. I can see them, but we can't hear the noise. But that's good. But anyway, man, I do feel bad for for him, to be in that situation where that you starting the program fresh, you starting the program fresh. You ready, and that's the first time he's decided, hey, he's been out before, but this is the first time he's I think he went too far, a little bit too much, too excited, and You know, these guys don't know you yet. When you start winning, you might get the police there might and might be a little give you a little break, but drinking and driving and among other stuff. Allegedly, I'm not gonna even do that to that brother. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna let it be. I'll let Malika Andrews, who's always hot on certain people. I'll let her do that job for you, because she does that pretty well, slandering certain people. But anyway, man. Um, but yeah, but I hope Michigan give him a fair chance to succeed, because he have high hope for that program, and those guys are ready. And practice started Monday. They were ready to hit the ground running. Being a champion, they have a target in their back. But now it's gonna be a huge distraction for him. But he's gonna get that. He's gonna be all right. I wish him well. I hope he get help. And that's that. The Patriots right now, like I said, you see a lot of trade, a lot of stuff going on. Patriots, there's a possibility, of course, they could trade down from 3. Yeah, I mean, they don't want to, because it's not much. What they want a lot of picks. They want multiple picks to be able to do stuff. So because of players that they, what I mean, you have players, but it's not the same. It's not the same that what they want. So it's easier for them to get multiple draft picks. So trading down will be best for them to acquire more picks and have more players, because the entire team is it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard, you know. But anyway, man, shout out to like I said, shout out to the Bears. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them, because, like, again, you give up Justin Fields. You know what I mean? You give up Justin Fields, but then what is the end goal? Because if you don't have a backup plan, because just trading, you have Caleb Williams coming in, but then what else? So it's not enough. You trade Justin Fields because of what I think that had you give him weapon, that would have been great. But right now it's too late. That's the Steelers' problem. Well, it's not it's a good problem for them to have Russell Wilson, the premier quarterback, and then you have Justin Fields, also another premier quarterback. I think in that draft, Zach Wilson was part of that draft. The Jets could have had Justin Fields, but it didn't, man. It's disappointing, for that. But hey, this is what it is, man. Sports talk. Anyway, like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate the love, man. We're gonna be busy today doing a lot of stuff. Again, this is not a fake background. This is real. This is real, man. Like I said, usually, but the kids were out here. The minute I put the video, they were getting too cold. They went inside, but they will be out there running around, trying to be all on the videos. You know how it is, man. Sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share.